It's kind of strange to be here without a game, but we finished the season the right way, going out with the win. It was nice for the seniors to do that. Now we're just sitting around. We're not practicing because we don't know when we're going to play. We're just sitting around waiting to find out where we might play.
What do you tell your student athletes to do on a week off?
Go to school and catch up, because some of them are a little bit behind. They're actually lifting weights and conditioning this week a couple times, but we're not practicing this week. Hopefully we're going to find out either Saturday night or early Sunday where the bowl game's going to be, because then we can set the schedule for practice.
What do you do on the week off? Yeah.
Well, I sit around being bored. All our coaches are out on the road recruiting. Okay, I can only go see a kid off campus one time as the head coach, so we save that for later on in the recruiting process. But all our assistant coaches are on the road recruiting right now, trying to make sure the kids that are committed stay committed, and trying to find some others that we still need to recruit.
So where do you think the dominoes will fall in terms of a bowl game for you?
Your guess is as good as mine. I've heard from Florida to California to New Mexico to Texas. There's a couple leagues that haven't filled theirs, will not be able to fill their spots, and there's a couple leagues that have more than they need, or more spot. They need more spots. Our league needs one spot for one of our teams. We have 5 bowl tie-ins. We have 6 teams that have qualified. I've only been asked twice by our athletic director and our commissioner who we want to play and where we want to play. Like I really have some say-so about it, which I don't. But I told them all we want to do is play the very best team we can play, the highest-ranked team we can play, the one with the biggest name, whoever's out there, that gives us a chance to improve our status.
Rocky, are you more interested in location, prestige of a bowl game, or are you just interested in the opponent?
I'm only interested in the opponent.
Or the timing, I guess, too.
Well, I would actually like it later. The first bowl games are on the 16th, which makes it a little bit difficult with finals, with time to get ready for the bowl game. Because one of the big benefits of a bowl game is you get to practice. And not only do you get ready for the bowl game, you try to develop the younger guys in your program. So if you play early in the bowl season, you don't have the opportunity to do that. All you do is get ready for the game. So if it was around the 20th to the 24th, that would be perfect, because now we have a few days that we can practice and develop the team. We're done before Christmas. I don't want much. I just want a couple of little things that work in our advantage.
Rocky, can you expand on your sort of 16-team playoff idea? Ideally, what you'd like to see for the playoffs?
Well, I don't have any idea how the things work behind the scenes. But the arguments I hear about why you cannot have a 16-team playoff does make no sense to me whatsoever, because they do it in almost every other division, in every other sport as well as football. They do it in high school. They do it in the NFL. If you had a 16-team tournament, every Division I conference could get their conference champion into the tournament. And then every highly seeded team above that or beyond that, beyond being the conference champ, every highly seeded team could get into the tournament too. And obviously they would seed the tournament so that the Alabamas of the world would be playing the 16th seed. But like this year, Alabama might not get in. Well, Alabama would get in now. For sure they would get in. Plus the champion of our conference would get in. And everybody knows my stance on that. The Power 5 have huge advantages against the non-Power 5. But every once in a while, and a great while, one of the non-Power 5 schools is going to be good enough to win it all. And right now, a non-Power 5 school has no chance whatsoever to compete for the national championship, no matter how good or whatever their record is. In NCAA basketball, they do. Every champion gets a chance. Every conference champion gets a chance. And every once in a while, one of those Cinderella teams is good enough to win it all. Well, the same thing could happen in football. And the argument is 16 games. That doesn't make any argument whatsoever. When high school teams do it, and every other division in football does it, and the pros do it, and every other sport does it, why can college football not do it? Well, Power 5 doesn't. They don't want any of the non-Power 5 to have any chance for recognition or money or anything else. That's exactly why.
Coach, is there any news on Rashad Penny going to New York? I know that SportsCenter put out a tweet this morning and I included him on the list.
I've been told that ESPN ranked him fourth or something, fourth or fifth. I don't know if that's a popularity poll or if that's actually voters for the Heisman, or if that's a backlash because they made a huge mistake not inviting him to the Doak Walker Award. I don't know what any of that is. We'll see what happens whenever the votes get in and see if he gets invited.
How's it been for the team knowing that so many people came and got behind Rashad Penny, and all the fans, they tweeted, social media, all that stuff?
I don't know what it means to the team. I haven't got a feeling for the team. I know they were upset that he wasn't invited to the Doak Walker Award ceremony deal. I talked to the team a little bit yesterday and just told them to do well in school and work out twice, and we'll tell them when we play and when we start practicing, so I don't really have a feel for what the team's thinking right now. Hopefully they're in class. Hopefully they're with tutors and mentors and all that stuff so they get good grades and we don't have to worry about losing any of them for the bowl game, because if they're academically ineligible, they don't get to play in the bowl game.
If Rashad gets invited, would you go to New York to just experience it?
I would think that I would have Jeff Horton go. Last year we had Hunky Cooper go with DJ because Hunky was a big part of DJ's life, growing up and all that. Jeff Horton is the one that has developed Rashad Penny and given him a chance and allowed him to do that. I don't need to go to New York to experience New York. I've been there a few times.
Rocky, is it true your sketches for a new stadium are going to be presented Thursday?
I've been told that, but I haven't seen them yet. Are they my sketches? Yeah. I bet you they don't look anything like I would draw. They'd look a whole lot better.
Rocky, I think the statistic I saw is this year there's been $60 million paid in buyouts
Really?
to get coaches out of football coaches.
Yeah, they wouldn't have to pay that much to buy me out.
What does that tell you about the state of the game?
Well, I think there's an increased pressure on coaches every single year. And I think it's because of the financial part of the game that it's become so important for the whole athletic department as a whole that there's no patience whatsoever. I mean, they're hiring coaches and firing coaches within 3 years. Let's be honest. That's not even all his guys. That's not all the guys he's recruited. He doesn't even have a senior class yet, and they're firing them. It's a sad thing to see happen. Now, if you're a coach that's making a whole lot of money, financially you're going to be all right, but that doesn't take away the sting of not being given an honest chance to develop a program. So it's a sad state of affairs, but I think it's all financially based. They need to make a change to make people happy, to sell tickets and get TV revenue and all those sort of things. I mean, you're asking something about, I believe it's all financial.
The new UCLA head coach reached out and gave you a pretty good compliment.
He did?
You
Chip did?
You didn't hear about that?
No, what'd he say?
He said he thought you were one heck of a coach and that you had a great program going on down here.
Oh, that was nice of him to say that. Wish they'd pay me about a half what he makes.
Rocky, you having the intimate inside knowledge that you have and being the expert that you are.
Of what? Nothing.
Get into that.
Okay.
I want to hear some analysis and a prediction on what's going to happen Thursday night at the USD San Diego State basketball game.
I have no knowledge. I know nothing about basketball except that you get 2 or 3 points depending on where you shoot it from and if it goes through the basket. That's the only thing I know about basketball. But if you want a prediction, gee whiz, come on now. We're going to kill them. I'm sure Dutch loves me saying that too.
Do you have one for the women tomorrow night?
Do what now?
Do you have a prediction for the women's game tomorrow night?
I think that won't be close either.
Rocky, as an old-time coach, what's it like to look across the street and see what Dale Winston's done at USD?
Oh, I think it's any time. I got to get this right because I think it's resources. And anytime you take a school that does not give athletic scholarships, and they're able to get into the playoffs, NCAA playoffs, against almost every other school that does give athletic scholarships, that is an indication that you've done an amazingly good job, because he's doing it with less resources than the people he's playing against. He's done it over the last couple of 3 years, so it's not a fluke deal. It's not a one-year deal. It's he's developed a great program in a difficult situation. And I think that FCS, I think that's the right. FCS schools give 65 scholarships. USD gives none. And he's in the playoffs. That's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm sure they give financial aid scholarships and academic scholarships, but they don't give athletic scholarships. And they're playing at the highest level. That's pretty cool.